There is a rising world, and it's called VTubers. You probably have seen them. They're guys or girls who have some sort of anime avatar, and they do what I do. They commentate on news, they stream. It's the future, honestly, for a lot of people who don't want to put their, how they look out on the internet, who they are out there on the internet. But one such VTuber who goes by the name of Kirche has been making waves. And what's funny is this is a tale of getting woke and going broke because the whole, rogue, woke, hateful community manager thing in video gaming has kind of dried up because what they found is over the years, the more people like this that they employ, the worse their games do in sales. I mean, there's been innumerable examples over the past couple of years. Well, this particular content creator has been one of the sole, what would I say, proponents or advertisers of a game called Crime Boss, Rocky City. It looks like a poor man's Grand Theft Auto. I don't know anything about it. That could be totally wrong. But we had a perfect example now. You might say, hey, Crime Boss, Rocky City, what's going on here? We want to look at the reviews. Notice it's gotten mostly negative. And if we look at the graph, there seems to be a lot of negative backlash that started just a few days ago, culminating in massively negative reviews from May 10th, 11th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. Not recommended. By the way, these are people who have played the game. Not recommended. 26.2 hours on record. Well, I like the game. It's like Payday, but it's a lot more fun with this but I can't give it a positive review. I found this game because of a streamer on Twitch, and she was glad she showed it off. Best I can tell, she's literally the only one that pushed this game, and that matters because the company dropped her over some stupid online drama. I will not support a company that drops their biggest supporter over an out-of-context hit piece, not only because it's truly dishonorable action on the developer's part, but if they will drop the number one advocate, how long before they start changing the game to appease the same rage posters when they dislike the content? Very disappointing. You actively went out of your way to distance yourself from Kirche, despite the fact she promoted your game for free and had a massive impact on your game sales. Very unprofessional behavior. And before all of this backlash, I saw the game was peaking at 8,000 plus concurrent players. After that backlash, it has plummeted to right around 1,000 active players, losing roughly 85% of their player base overnight after deciding to get political because Vice put out some dumb hit piece. So here you have her response. Basically, let's go to the actual, here's the community manager for this particular game, or apparently, I'm not exactly sure here. Cancel culture has eroded a meaning because of being the attempt to deplatform a creator or significantly harm their public image, often unjustly. It now somehow means a single company choosing not to associate their brand with you after hearing your insane beliefs. I'm not exactly sure what those beliefs would be, outside of the fact that they laughed at some edgy jokes. Here you have Dead Domain. An anonymous source reached out with a compilation of Kirche being racist, spreading conspiracy theories, defending George Zimmerman, and saying if there were no consequences, she wouldn't censor anything in her Discord. She also said Awesome Metcalf's dad should end himself. Okay. I don't find any of those opinions particularly offensive. I don't find any of these opinions particular. Here is Asmongold reacting to the onslaught of reviews.
Graph on the top right. Where is the graph? I'm not show graph.
Whoops.
Jesus.
Oops.
Jesus, bro. Oh my God.
Oops.
Well, that's what you get.
That is what you get. The rundown is basically a month into a life ruination campaign started by people who hate me, and during a pre-planned vacation where communication and access to my home and resources were minimal, in-game studios, the developers of Crime Boss Rockay City, a game I loved and heavily promoted since its release in 2023, dropped their relationship with me. They were swayed by anonymous posts, Reddit users who admit to not watching me, people who lie by omission, and people who strawman all of my stances. To cap it off, a muckraker from a dying news outlet with an axe to grind decided to compile it all into an article with no more integrity than a Tumblr blog they no doubt had. This company is not experiencing cancel culture. My audience were paying customers who are voting with their voice and their wallet after a company makes an astronomically poor decision they disagree with. These are not review brigades. These are not people who don't own the game brigading. In-game experiencing what happens when you capitulate to cancel culture. These two things are not the same. It's incredibly obvious and everyone knows it. You people held this power to ruin others' reputation and financially for years, and now we're standing up for ourselves. F you, F cancel culture, and F the Darvo that happens when anyone decides to defend themselves. You reap what you sow. You see, the people praising the move don't even own the game. But that side wants to cry about review brigading. Filthy little worms. You can see who owns the game and who doesn't right in the Steam reviews. The majority of them are defending. He was saying, instant buy. Really happy to see the devs stand against VTubers and brain rot content. You can see they didn't even own it. They don't own the game. But they're leaving positive reviews to support the cancel culture. Here, I was partnered with the game directly for over a year, providing constant marketing via my large platform, did testing and bug reporting for them on the game, in both and off stream, as well as platforms for people if they wish to partner, all sorts of stuff promoting this game. They decided, hey, I don't like this person for making edgy jokes. Edgy jokes? I mean, these jokes are barely even edgy. Here's Vice, where it started, by the way. Why is GamerSup's VTuber pushing the great replacement theory? I mean, why do you support young women having, healthy young women having double mastectomies? VTuber Kirche goes viral for seemingly defending Shiloh Hendricks' fundraiser after latter reportedly calls the child the N-word. Okay. So?
Bostonians against Mayor Wu unfortunately seems like a giga cuck. The fact that you can raise money for calling a 5-year-old the N-word is insane. Hope they shut down her campaign.
Okay.
They shouldn't. They didn't shut down Carmelo Anthony's campaign.
What's wrong with what she's saying? Where's the lie?
So getting mad at this just outs you as like a very hypocritical person. No racism, no hate. No racism, no hate. Unless it's against white people, I guess.
Right, obviously.
Instead of donating to a trailer trash racist, you can donate to me instead. What a little weasel. What a little weasel freak, actually. How in the name of Baby Moses on Fire did we go from the loving society of the 90s to the fucking mess in 2025? That's some chutzpah. A lot of people are just like unfollowed. That's an unfollow for me. Bostonian guy said, oh no, what am I going to do without followers that think it's okay to call a 5-year-old the N-word?
I mean,
I don't think most people think it's okay. I think there are a lot of people who are tired of things happening.
Wait a minute. I thought she supported it. This article said that she supported saying this stuff. That's not what it sounds like at all here. In fact, it sounds like she's outright saying that she doesn't agree with it. That's what it looks like to me. I'm confused. I thought she was a big supporter of calling kids the N-word. I thought that's what they said.
Like Daniel Penny, like the whole George Floyd incident and the Summer of Love, like the Carmelo Anthony. There's just a lot of people tired of the two-tier justice system, and they start saying some crazy things and doing some crazy things.
What's wrong? She literally said that they were crazy. She didn't support the use of it. Who wrote this article? Richik Anakardi Bhattacharya. Okay. Don't you have a war to worry about? I don't really... I mean, what are this... I absolutely love, by the way, Crime Boss. Let's check out their Twitter. See how that's going. Let's see. I look forward to engaging with your new audience and addressing your rampant apparent bigotry. Play this for free on PS5. It's a bit bigoted. They use the phrase candy ass, which is a slur. And all the people of color are shown as caricatures that wouldn't be out of place of a racist 80s movie. Well, I hope you enjoy. Just gave my DLC money to Kirche, refund requested. Game looks good. Shame you're part of cancel culture. I mean, I wonder if I could find that. Let me see. Active players crime boss. I think that I saw somewhere like, for people claiming Kirche only had a tiny impact on Crime Boss, here's a sample of streams where she played the game. I checked her VODs to make sure she actually played. The views in this image are 480,000 alone just on YouTube. I've seen the numbers were, what is it? StreamDB. Let's look that up real quick. I thought it was StreamDB. That info? Let's see here. Crime Boss. Rockay City. Let's see. Let's go to a year. I'm trying to find active players. Here we go. 550 players are playing right now. Just 30 days ago, it was 7,500. That is, let's see, 93, 94. Let's just call it 95%. Let's call it 95%. I know it's a little high, but we'll round up. You've lost 95% of your player base. And gee, when was this? Let's see. We peaked on April 13th. And you're all the way down to 700 now. Maybe you shouldn't have canceled the one person promoting your game. I've never heard of it, but I can tell you this much. I'll never be buying it. Get woke, go broke. We'll see how this works out for you. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it. If you haven't yet, subscribe or follow down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon.